Thank you, Michael, Daniel, and Jonathan, for a really terrific capstone for a content-rich day. As Daniel said, that session will continue now in the breakout. I'd like to just give you a couple comments to wrap up our day and point for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we will kick off at 8 a.m. Live, essentially from multiple places in China, as our first panel looks at the growth of gene and cell therapy in the largest country in the world, as they have made it a significant priority. And I think you'll get important perspective from a lot of different organizations and leaders in the China GCT community. Before we conclude for the day, we thought we'd bring up one slide with results from the polling. And it's an important one in the sense that speaker after speaker today talked about the proximity of the technology to clinical deployment, and you see it here reflected in the results of the audience survey. And I think the interpretation here is the impact of the technology is looming for organizations that are investing and developing. The time frame would seem right on target in the sense that it's certainly not immediate, not the next year or two, but it's not distant either. And so from an investment standpoint, these are numbers that certainly support a calculus that says that now's the time to act, and you certainly see that reflected in the industry and also in the academic world, ourselves included. So good takeaway here. You'll get a lot more feedback from the polling later in the forum, particularly in the wrap-up session with the co-chairs. So again, thank you all. It's been a rich, very full day, and we'll be back with you tomorrow morning at 8 Eastern Daylight Time. And for those of you who weren't able to pull away from a given session, all the panels, all the firesides, and importantly, all the first look and the Q&A are all available on the web now. So thank you all, and have a good evening.